Yes, dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there. Beautiful hot afternoon here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm wearing my traditional clothes today on this sports channel. Yes, there's a reason why. Right after this video, I'll be going right away to my second channel. For those of you who don't have a second channel, yes, I have a second channel, but that is about news. You know, news, Ghana news and stuff. I'll be going right away to my next channel, which is my second channel. It's growing very fast. I think I announced that on this platform before, right? Yeah, I have something to talk about, especially about my Nigerian brothers on that channel this afternoon. Maybe you just have to check it out. GH247 News. Yeah, that's the channel. GH247 News. G for Ghana, H247 News channel. I'll be going there right after this video. So you can check that out because I have some news for my fellow Nigerians. Oh yeah, I am fully ready for that. Ladies and gentlemen, now quickly, Victor Osimhen to Fenerbahce. Is it? No. Victor Osimhen to AC Milan. No. Victor Osimhen to Manchester United. No. Victor Osimhen to no. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Osimhen wants to continue at Galatasaray. Yes, it was in the news for the past 2 days or so now. But you see, like I always do, I really want to be sure. As we speak, Victor has been spotted in Lagos in his latest brand new tier about 2025. Is it Lamborghini also? Yeah. On the street of Lagos. But hey, negotiations are currently ongoing with Galatasaray in Turkey. You want to continue there. But quickly, what is in the news about Victor Osimhen? The Turkish club has done everything to win him over, including 16 million euro per year salary. 16 million euro per year salary. And the striker has now said yes. The striker has now said yes. 16 million euro per year. And the striker has said yes to the deal. Now it's up to Galatasaray to agree deal with Napoli, who are insisting on his full 75 million euro release clause, with no room for negotiations. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just not all. That is just not all. I want to get the full details quickly. Victor Osimhen, 16 million euros, approximately. That is about 350,000 euros a week. If my memory is, 325,000 euros a week. Just around the 325 to 350,000 euros a week. Ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. That is huge. It's less than 400,000 euros though. But that is a huge amount of money a week, Victor Osimhen. I no matter what, I feel like he needs to be in England by now. Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United really wanted Victor Osimhen, according to sources, but they asked him to reduce his wage demands. He was asked to reduce his wage demands, which the striker refused or rejected. Galatasaray are set to hold talks this week with a player to finalize his agreement. You see, Manchester United, according to the report, Amorim, Victor Osimhen is actually his first choice. But the player did not want to back down on his wage demands. Ladies and gentlemen, if not for the wage demand, I believe Chelsea would have signed him as well. Because Chelsea was actually a club that he wanted. But hey, Victor Osimhen wants to secure the future. You know, these days, footballers, they're not just playing for the fun. No. The money is what speaks a lot. The money. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, let's go to the other ones. Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal. According to Fabrizio Romano, Gyökeres' final price will affect Hugo Ekitike price tag. 22-year-old 100 million does not have huge resale value. 70 million package similar to Isaac. Now, Likewise, Aston Villa want to keep Watkins. Osimhen high salary and Sesko high price tag. The strikers in the market this summer. Listen, let's take it one by one. I have just spoken about Victor Osimhen issue. Right? Gyökeres to Arsenal. Yes, it's almost a done deal. But you see, his final price now that Arsenal is going to pay for is going to affect Hugo Ekitike's price. The reason why Chelsea could not sign him, one of those reasons is because of the demand from the club. And his sale price at the age of 22, he doesn't, if Chelsea or any club wants to buy him at that 100 million euro, he will not have a resale value. He will not have a resale value in case he comes to let's say for instance to Chelsea and he didn't fit in Chelsea want to resell, no resale value. And that is why many clubs are running away from Hugo Ekitike as we speak. Yes. If 70 million package, 70 million euro could have been better. I mean, it would have been easier for clubs to even, that should be about 60 something million pounds. Even that for Hugo Ekitike is still high, but it will be reasonable. It will be reasonable. He comes to Chelsea and Chelsea want to resell him. Even if Chelsea cannot recoup all the 60 million pounds or 65 million pounds, they can get a sizable amount. Ladies and gentlemen, Aston Villa, for instance, they don't want to sell Watkins. Osimhen, his salary is the issue, and Sesko is another player that, as we speak, is also still right there, not getting what a club to move from Leipzig. Ladies and gentlemen, the price tag these days is just excessive, and it's affecting the players. But sometimes they think, oh, we also make, you see, the clubs especially, they are looking at the players that demand for wage to set their own price tag. For instance, we saw Nico Williams, right? At the end of the day, Chelsea wanted him, but we understand his wage demands. It's why Chelsea just stepped back. We didn't even make the effort. Barca wanted him while they were negotiating with Bilbao Athletic Club. The player came and they offered the player a new deal. And a lot of controversies. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Even with Nico Williams, I perfectly understand his situation. His senior brother is in the same club. That is his club he grew up from, and he wants to be loyal to the club. Yes. But what about Osimhen? Playing with Galatasaray. Turkish club, Turkish league is not in the top 5 leagues in the world. When we talk about top 5 leagues in the world, we're talking about England, Spain, we're talking about Italy, we're talking about France, we're talking about where? Germany. Those are the top 5 clubs in the world. England, Spain, Italy, Germany, and where? And France. These are the top 5 leagues in the world. And if you want to win and win big, you are expected to play in these leagues. You left Italy to go. You should have just gone to Saudi and collect $1 million a week. They will know it's the money you want. But with the Galatasaray Champions League, you are not going to be winning it. You are not going to win the Champions League there. So does it make sense? You better go to the Saudis and collect €1 million a week. And in a month, you collect your 4 million euros. Then we know you are in for the money. Of course, we just saw Saudi clubs play in the Club World Cup, and they did very well. Al Nassr, right? Yeah. No, El Hilal, sorry. El Hilal playing the Club World Cup, and we saw their strength. El Hilal playing the Club World Cup, even eliminating European clubs. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo is there. Many other big players are there in Saudi clubs. Go there, collect the money that we understand. Not Galatasaray. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Breaking news. Arsenal and Sporting have reportedly settled upon a transfer fee for Victor Gyökeres, which suits all parties. £56 million, £56.1 million fee, cash, plus £13 million in add-ons. This deal, how did they come about the 13 million extra? Wow. 56.1 million plus 13 million in add-ons. Just add it together. 60. That's 67.1 million. Right? No? You add a 10 to this, becomes 60. Yes. Then add a 3 to the 9. 69.1 million pounds in all. That's almost 70 million pounds. I think that is the exact amount they were demanding for Victor Gyökeres. But then Arsenal has gotten their man. This coming season, Arsenal will be dangerous. Let's watch out for Arsenal. They've gotten their man. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's move to Chelsea. Madueke's latest news. Not Madueke's latest news. As at now, I don't know about the hours to come. The next hours, I'm not too sure. But Madueke's latest news. Chelsea won £50 million. Chelsea are demanding £50 million. Arsenal want to pay 40. That is the latest news we received from Noni Madueke's camp. Chelsea are demanding for 50 million and Arsenal value the player at 40. That is the difference in the valuation of both clubs right now. Personal terms already agree with Noni Madueke with Arsenal. And so for me, I think this deal is likely to go through this week. Noni Madueke to Arsenal will surely go through this week. I don't think there's anything. Now, at highest, there'll be a compromise from both clubs. Maybe add-ons will come in. Chelsea can say, okay, give us 30 million now. Then maybe another 15 million in add-ons. Just like Galatasaray, Arsenal is having right now with Victor Gyökeres issue. Maybe. Because with the add-ons, it has to be much more higher than, it's like you are taking a loan. Loan with interest, it's always higher than the actual figure. Ladies and gentlemen, AC Milan manager Allegri confirms Mike Maignan. Yes, he confirmed Mike Maignan deal to Chelsea is completely off. Chelsea's interest in the goalkeeper of AC Milan, Mike Maignan, is completely off. So I'm very happy he decided to stay. Mike remains the captain and is one of the best goalkeepers in Europe. Guys, no need to worry. Next season, he's coming to Chelsea for free. By then, he'll be 30 years old. My only worry now is that Sanchez, I'm not comfortable with Sanchez in our goal post. That is my only worry. Yeah, that is my only worry. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. What else? Chelsea and Valencia are close to agreeing a season-long loan for Leslie Ugochukwu, according to the report. Valencia and more clubs interested, but Chelsea says no to loan move. Valencia are showing they want to get a player for a loan deal. Chelsea says no to loan move. Priority is to sell. The priority right now is to sell the player. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, let me just end it here because I know by the close of the day, by the time we get to late in the evening, there'll be exclusives. If I have the strength, I'll be back with more. I'll see you guys all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.